So I have my cradled panel, and now the next thing I do is I'm going to stamp it with my stamp of authenticity that I have. So I have to ink my stamp. And I'll just place it on. And I have to push very hard. I want it to ink as without leaving patches if I can. There we go, nice one. And I've got a little gap here where I can sign it. And I'll also write the name of this painting. And this painting I'm going to call Fruit Tea, because it's got fruit and tea. So that's it. And I think I'll just write it up here. Fruit tea. So that's done. And after that, I've got 2 coats of gloss medium on here, and what I'm going to do now to seal it properly is to use some of this Dorland's wax medium. So I'm just going to put some wax medium, not very much, on a cloth. Just dab it round and rub it in. And this just seals the painting. You can use varnish, but I think this wax just gives a nice, it's a smooth finish, and it's kind of got a softness to it that varnish doesn't have. So just rubbing it all in, all over, holding it up to the light to see if I've missed any pieces or places. Now trying to be systematic, going across the way. Now coming down the way, just to make sure that I'm not missing any spots. It just takes a little bit of that super shininess away that you get with gloss medium. So I'll leave that for maybe an hour, and then I'll come back with another cloth and just buff it up. So I've left that wax for a couple of hours, and now I'm just going to buff it and just put some elbow grease in and just remove any excess wax. And it will feel lovely and smooth, and it just has a slightly satiny finish rather than a highly gloss finish. So having buffed that up, I'm ready to frame. And what I've done is bought some nice tray frames or float frames from Great Art, which is an online shop, or actually it's a shop in London too, I think. But I bought them online, reasonably priced. The only thing about them is that they come like this with corner protectors, which is great. Keep these because they're really good for transporting or for posting. But the corners are actually stapled in. So I would suggest, if you're going to use these, that you really do invest in a tack lifter. This is an upholstery tool, and it makes it getting the staples out so much easier. So you just put them under and pull them off, and that's it. I'll tape this up and use this as a corner protector for posting or transportation. So I'll put that one away, and get out the one that we already had. Now, a lot of people set their pictures in their frame and then they put screws in the back to hold the frame on. I'm not actually going to do that because this is for an exhibition and I want people to have the choice of being able to buy it framed or unframed, although it's going to be displayed in a frame. But I know that I have been put off sometimes when I've been to an art gallery because either I didn't like the frame or it was in a black frame and I wanted a white frame, or vice versa. So what I'm going to do is actually frame this using Velcro. So I'm going to get Velcro spots like these. Oops. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Right. I'm going to get my spots. I'm going to get the soft ones, and I'm going to put the soft ones on the back, and I'm also going to put their loops on with the sticky side up. So every now and then I'm going to stick this on, and then the loop one on, the hook one onto the loop one with the sticky side up. And when I've done the whole thing, I will then be able to position it down and stick them on. If I try and stick the sticky backs on here, I'll find it really hard to match them up. But by putting both the soft bit, what do you call it, the hook and loop. So if I put the loop bit on and then I put the hook bit on top of it with a sticky side up, I know that they're going to match. So I'm just going to turn this video off while I finish the rest of that. So I finished putting them all the hooks and loops on, and I put it in the frame, but my video wasn't running at the time, so I'm sorry that you didn't see that. But I've taken it out again, and you can see now that I can just put it back in like this, and they'll all match up. Now some people use spacers when they're doing this. I did make spacers, but they're slightly too big. So you can use like corrugated cardboard and make spacers to the right size. But I just think it's quite easy to see that they're straight and just to put them in without using spacers. So I'm quite happy with that. So that's nice and firm, and if I want to make sure it's even firmer, I can just come in on the back and push it down. And that's a really easy way to frame, and also that it can pop out if it needs to. So I hope you found that helpful, and if you did, you might like to like and subscribe to this channel so that I can continue to add some art videos.